All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about Kaspa itself, see what is happening with the price of Kaspa, and of course, what is yet to come. We just came out of Super Bowl. That was quite an interesting game, especially if you're a football fan. Me specifically, I don't really follow NFL, during the season, but of course, when the Super Bowl happens, it's a great time, and, Chiefs won it. A lot of people saying, they did not deserve to win. It's rigged. Let me know down below what you guys personally think. But let's talk about the market. So, of course, we are in, we're past midnight, depending where you are. But if we're looking at the markets, we're seeing a minor red across the board. So, as far as Kaspa is concerned, it's down about 4.3% over the past 24 hours, with the price currently sitting at 14 cents. And we're also down about 4.7% in BTC comparative over the past 24 hours. Now, if we're looking at its market cap, it's currently sitting above $3.1 billion still, which is really nice to see. And the 24-hour trading volume is currently sitting at 53.3 million. So we are seeing a little bit of a decrease in the trading volume, but, nothing to worry about in my opinion. I think that is something organically that is going to change. But let's take it a step further before I get into it. As always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So you want to start off by talking about Bitcoin dominance, because Bitcoin dominance right now is shooting up. And this is one of the reasons as to why we're even seeing a little bit of a minor pullback in the markets. As you can see, pretty much everything right now is seeing a little bit of a pullback, and that is all due to Bitcoin dominance picking up as we do go into Monday morning. Because, if we're looking at Bitcoin hasn't even seen a major drop or anything, major correction. None of that has happened with BTC. Bitcoin is still holding at that support line. Of course, we were able to break out of this resistance, but now we are being supported. But at the same time, there's still a little bit of more resistance around $48,800, which is our yearly high. And pretty much you could say we have, double top yearly high. And of course, tomorrow is going to be really interesting to see how that plays out. So far, 2 days in a row, we have closed the daily candle above the $45,982 resistance. So that is, of course, a really nice thing to bring out, and of course, keep an eye out on. But tomorrow and this upcoming week is very important, because I think we could potentially even see a new yearly high and seeing Bitcoin going above $50,000 for the first time in almost 2 years' time, which is, of course, absolutely insane. Actually, that would be over 2 years. So that is going to be, of course, a headline that everyone is going to be talking about. But now let's talk about Kaspa, because Kaspa, of course, is showing a lot of interesting things to us right now. So, of course, what you are looking at Kaspa doing right now is seeing a little bit of a pullback, as the entire market also doing so. But, this is very interesting. Kaspa has done something quite interesting. Let me go on the hourly time frame and show you guys what exactly that is. Of course, we do tend to get stuck when I do that. Let's go on the hourly. There we are. So what you're looking at Kaspa doing, let me zoom in. There we are. Okay, so since we broke into the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level, first and foremost, you guys know the significance of the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. This red zone right here, I treat this as the all-time high zone, because once the price is ranging in here, all-time highs can hit honestly any time, depending on, of course, the overall volume. But if you're looking at Kaspa's price momentum, as soon as it broke out, you guys can see we didn't make it all the way up to 14.9 cents. And as you know, 14.9 cents, around the 15 cents mark, is a resistance. So I'm not surprised that we did see a rejection. We saw a rejection all the way down to this 13.5 cents mark. You can see this for yourself. We literally retested that support line, which obviously turned into support. Usually it was a level of resistance as we were breaking towards the upside. So of course, signs like these should not be ignored. When you do see key resistance levels turning into support, this is worthwhile noting. And of course, this is lovely to see. And since then, you saw a beautiful bounce ranging up to 14.7 once again. And of course, we're seeing a little bit of a pullback. So basically, if you were looking at this, if you did pick up some Kaspa around this 13.5 cents mark, you saw it pump up instantly 8.5%, but we're seeing a little bit of a pullback as Bitcoin dominance is shooting up right now, and that is due to Bitcoin overall momentum. But what you're looking at Kaspa doing is it's making its way, it's keeping its price within the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level, and that is what's worthwhile noting. This is the second day in a row we're seeing the price of Kaspa closing its daily candle right in the 23.6 fib zone. So if you understand trading, or if you understand technical analysis, the significance of this means that we could potentially be seeing a big move coming sooner than a lot of people think, because let's face it, in order for it to hit an all-time high, that's a move of about only 12%. And of course, at the same time, futures trading, this is where manipulation occurs, because people understand the significance of key resistances. Hence, you are seeing pullbacks at key resistance levels, and these are due to, futures trading. But there is going to come a time where we do see this push towards the upside, and of course 18 cents is the target that I'm aiming for, and I think we could potentially even see this in the upcoming week that we are about to see approach. So it's going to be really interesting to see how Kaspa reacts, and we also need to see what is exactly causing this rally, because as of now, we're yet to see what exactly is causing this massive rally. Is it just a bunch of whales that are coming in and manipulating the price, or is it actually some inside news that is going behind the scenes that we do not know of that is causing this insane momentum? Of course, if it's just due to it being a layer 1, and of course, as we know, layer 1s are very, very exciting. A lot of people are interested. A lot of newcomers are interested. And, the funny thing is these newcomers don't even know what layer 1 or layer 2 is. And, the reason as to how I know this is because one of my viewers, they sent me an email and they said, hey, which layer 1s and layer 2s should I, look into? And, they also noted in the email down below that I don't know anything about what layer 1 or layer 2 is. And that should just tell you there's a lot of new money coming into the space, and the entire narrative is not going to change. I think this entire bull market narrative is going to be on layer 1s and layer 2s. And, if you're looking at honestly quite, at any layer 1 and layer 2 in the top 100, you can pretty much see them outpacing majority of the other coins, and I think this is what is going to happen even going further into this bull market. So that's that. So far so good. Loving the way the Kaspa's price is holding in the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. Let me know down below what you guys think, but I am expecting a breakout towards an all-time high this upcoming week, as long as Bitcoin does not see a shakeout, because of course if Bitcoin sees a shakeout, then of course everything does get invalidated. That this is why we do look at Bitcoin's price on a day-to-day basis. But this upcoming week is very important because, of course, as we know, on the weekend CME futures are closed, but on the weekday CME futures are not closed, and that is where we're going to see the decisive move that a lot of people are anticipating. So let's take a look step by step. Let me know down below what you guys personally think. Love each and every one of you guys. If you want to see more Kaspa updates, of course, continue liking, sharing the videos. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.